As some of you may already know, several banks such as JP Morgan Chase and Bank of America have already opened up their applications for the Small Business Administration's Paycheck Protection Program loan. Many owners of single operated entities such as single owner LLCs and S Corps want to know, how do they report their payroll expenses? I just spoke to a Small Business Administration representative, and this is what she told me.
Welcome to the U.S. Small Business Administration Disaster Assistance Customer Service Center. To find the latest coronavirus, COVID-19, small business guidance and resources, visit us at www.sba.gov. If you are calling about the impact of the coronavirus to your business, press 1. For assistance with non-coronavirus calls, press 2.
Hello, and thank you for calling. Please note that this call may be recorded for quality assurance and training purposes. My name is Myra. How may I help you today?
How you doing, Myra? I want to ask a quick question. In regards to that Paycheck Protection Program loan,
Yes.
if I have a single owner LLC, what documentation should I have ready so I can be equipped to apply?
Right now is the only form. Were you able to pull up the form online? The application?
I saw that one, but I applied through Chase. To my understanding, you have to apply through your local financial institution, right?
Right.
Yeah, so I applied through my financial institution. So I just wanted to see like what kind of documentation I would have to have in order to prove how much I'm spending on payroll. I guess how much I'm paying myself, right?
Right. Now, they will have to be the ones to provide you the forms. They're the one that's handling all of the payment protection program. So once it comes up, once you have your 6 months deferred, they're supposed to supply you another form that you would fill out to prove that you spent the money within those 8 weeks.
Right, but what I'm saying is I know that if you have an organization with several employees, you'll have to pull up a bunch of records coming from your payroll applications and everything, your payroll programs. But if there's only one employee, how would that work? What kind of documentation do you have to produce? Do you know?
No, they haven't given us any other information regarding that. They're telling us that everything will be provided through your lender. So they will have any form that will be needed.
So the banks would tell me what I need?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your help.
Oh, you're welcome. And you have a great day, okay?
Take care. You too. Bye. Now ask your accountant about this, but I have been able to secure substantial financing for my single member LLC, and typically my payroll expenses constitute the income that I report on my most recent tax return. So in this particular case, you would take your income from your most recent tax return, be it 2018 taxes or 2019 taxes. The federal government is not requiring people, organizations to file 2019 taxes for any of these Federal CARE Act programs. Nonetheless, as per the SBA representative, your financial institution will ultimately decide what documentation you have to produce. You take that number, that yearly income number, divide it by 12, multiply it by 2.5, and you'll get your estimated loan amount for your PPP loan. I just applied for the SBA PPP loan through JP Morgan Chase, and it is a simple two-step process. You simply affirm that you meet the criteria by clicking this checkbox, click Get Started, enter your business information, click the green Get Started button, and then you get the confirmation page, which reads, "Thank you, we received your request and a Chase representative will be in touch. Please do not visit a branch or contact us." Again, reiterating what they wrote on a previous version of the chase.com/cares website. Last thing they want is for Bruce Wayne to drive his back tumbler into the front door of Chase Manhattan Bank demanding PPP loans for everybody. It gives you some steps in order for you to start to prepare to complete the application. You calculate your average monthly payroll to determine your loan amount. You may visit the SBA website for instructions. And if you go to the SBA website, they do have instructions on how you can calculate that. It reads right here. For purposes of calculating average monthly payroll, most applicants will use the average monthly payroll for 2019, excluding costs over $100,000 on an annualized basis for each employee. For seasonal business, the applicant may elect to instead use average monthly payroll time for the period between February 15th, 2019 and June 30th, 2019, excluding costs over $100,000 on an annualized basis for each employee. For new businesses, average monthly payroll may be calculated using the time period from January 1st, 2020 to February 29th, 2020, excluding costs over $100,000 on an annualized basis for each employee. Ladies and gentlemen, based on my extensive experience working with financial institutions, if your lender follows the SBA's guidance as per that document that we just read, they will either give you an option to report your year's payroll expenses using an income tax return, or they'll have you report your payroll expenses on a month-to-month basis using bank statements or other forms of documentation. Just remember, your lender ultimately decides what you need to produce, what forms you have to fill out. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Talk soon.